Hi everybody, so this is ONSHAPE. Now I've already created an account, but if you don't have an account, you can sign up here. Remember to go for the education one, because then it's free. So if I sign in here, it will take me to the CAD workspace. Now when you go in, you won't have anything by here on your first go, because this is where all of your CAD work is stored. So you can see the last ones that were opened by me. You can then go up to this button by here to create a new document. So everything is stored in ONSHAPE itself. Now what you're going to do is go up here into the corner and go to the Learning Centre. When you click on the Learning Centre, ONSHAPE have got fantastic resources and they're really easy to follow as well. Some of them are better than others, as always, but they are really easy to follow. So it will bring you to here. Now this is the Learning Centre for ONSHAPE. Now if you go to self-paced courses, these are the ones that are free. So you click onto self-paced courses. Now these are good because you can work at them at your own time, at your own pace. Maybe you could do 10 minutes here or there, or maybe you could spend a little while on them. So if you go to all self-paced courses, then all of the courses will be in the boxes by here. You can see there are quite a few. Now the one that I would start with is Introduction to Sketchin. Now this is because it takes you through lines, dimensions, curves, the basic tools that you need for CAD drawing. Now it is similar to Autodesk Fusion 360, but I find it a lot simpler. So I would recommend starting with that one. Then I would move on to part design using Part Studio. So you're seeing how different pieces can be put together. And then detailed drawings is how you can, if you've designed your part in 3D, but then you want a technical orthographic drawing of your design, it will show you how to automatically change your 3D model into an orthographic presentation. Now there are lots of other ones here. So you can see all of these different ones. Navigating ONSHAPE might be a useful one if you'd like to know how to navigate the interface. Then you've got advanced part design, understanding curves, introduction to part design, which I would recommend. So learn how to begin a part model with a basic sketch. Introduction to 2D drawings. Okay, so there's loads of different ones on here. I would start with the ones that have this basics, and then I would move on to some of the part studios, and then onto the configurations and the more advanced ones. The fundamentals I would probably leave for now because you're not really going to be doing sharing and collaboration of CAD modeling, but if you're interested, you can have a little look. Okay, so that's ONSHAPE, and it's really, really easy to do. So when you're on that course, so if I go into this course by here, what happens is you have your plan on the side here, so you can see the ticked parts are the ones which I've done, and then these are the ones which I still need to do. It'll give me a completion percentage by here, and then it will give me a video.
The angle and accept. The next plane to discuss is the point normal plane. This plane.
So you can see it's nice and slow, nice and clear, and they've also got the written instructions by here. Then you just click through, and then it gives you some exercises to try. And then when it gets to this part here, this is when you need to do it. So you'll need to have open then, create a document. So this is to do with loft. Now to click OK. So it's going to open up a CAD workspace for me to work in, and then I would follow these instructions here. So to start with, it's asking me to work on the top plane. So I'm going to select the top plane, click N to normalize it, and then it's asking me to create a sketch. So I'm going to click on sketch. Okay, then on the next slide then it's asking me to sketch a rectangle whose center is coincident to the origin. Okay, and then sketch two arcs as shown. So then you would go back to here, you would choose your rectangle, center point rectangle, go onto my center point, and it's asking me to do a rectangle. It hasn't defined any sizes yet, and it wanted me to add a constraint between the rectangle and the center point. It's already got a coincident restraint on there. Then it's telling me to sketch two arcs as shown. So I'm going back to here. I am then going to select I'll go with 3-point arc. 1, 2, 3. And again, it hasn't given me any dimensions yet, but this can be changed afterwards. So I've got my arcs. Next slide. Now it's telling me to do the dimensions. So these arcs here are equal, and they have a radius of 8.5. Okay, so to make those two arcs equal, it's given me the instructions here how to sketch a fillet and to add an equal constraint between them. Okay, so I would just work my way through that. It's really basic and straightforward. Once I've completed that activity, it should then give me a question to test my knowledge after this. So it's really nice activities to work through to gain your knowledge in CAD design. So what I have done is I have put together a booklet for you, and in the booklet it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so you just click on it just as I have done. You can edit it straight away because you all get your own copy. Okay, so I've given you the instructions here and the link to ONSHAPE to be able to set up your account, and showing you that you need the ONSHAPE education account. Then giving you the link to the courses, and then I've given you some ones to start with. Then I've given you some pictures of my examples of what I worked through with the courses. And then here you have your blank pages to put your work. Now you'll have your lines and your measurements from your first one, then you'll have an extrude, you'll have a loft, you'll have a sweep, you'll have a revolve, and then maybe on the last one you want to challenge yourself and actually make something. Okay, so you've got the challenge here, draw a product of your choosing in ONSHAPE. Okay, and then create an orthographic drawing of that, and then maybe find out how to do an exploded drawing on ONSHAPE. So that's a challenge task for you. I'm not expecting all of you to be here, but if you're up for that challenge and you really get into it, then it would be something really good for you to do. Okay, so that is that assignment, guys. I hope that's okay and hope that makes sense. Have fun with it. Please don't stress about it. It's supposed to be fun. Okay, so again, hope you're all okay and hopefully see you soon. Bye.